Today we're going to be talking about Fahrenheit 451. It was a set reading for the Nerdfight Area Book Club, and I will put a link in the doobly-doo to both John and Hank's responses.
Nothing there. The books have nothing to say. All about people that never existed. The people that read them, it makes them unhappy with their own lives, makes them want to live in other ways that can never really be.
On with the review. Fahrenheit 451 is one of those alternate universes kind of things, and the main protagonist is a guy called Montag. Now, he's a fireman, not in the traditional sense of the word, but rather one who sets fires for the goodness of humanity. Specifically, it's the job of the fireman to seek out books and to torch them and arrest any of those who harbour the texts that remind us what asses and fools we are. Montag is not unhappy, he's just becoming somewhat tired of his limited existence. Several incidences occur in the story that cause him to question his profession. The first being that he happens to come across this 17-year-old girl who's called Clarice. She has a somewhat different world view to Montag, and she opens his eyes to the infinite number of possibilities, one being the simple delight of tasting the rain. Secondly, Montag, his captain, and the squad are on assignment when the library is discovered. It is their job to clear the house, pour the kerosene, and to light it up. Only in this particular instance, the old lady whose collection it is refuses to move. In fact, she makes something of a speech and lights the match herself. This causes Montag to begin to question his very own existence, and he squirrels away a few books and begins to read them. He begins then to seek out like-minded people, and I'm not wanting to spoil the story, but he ends up then reflecting upon the fact that the sun burned every day. It burned time. The world rushed in a circle and turned on its axis, and time was busy burning the years and the people anyway, without any help from him. So if he burnt things with the firemen and the sun burnt time, that meant that everything burned. All is focused around the main protagonist, Montag, but it's the Faber who is the one that I connect with. He's the wise old professor who is busily squirreling away books, not in a physical sense, but he is memorizing them. Montag seeks out Faber's help, but Faber's are wary of him, being a fireman and all, and his questionable change of heart. Is this really a setup? Too often I think that we, and when I say we, I kind of mean I, allow caution to paralyze me into inaction. Or perhaps eagerness and enthusiasm kind of run away with me. There should be some carefully considered balance in my decision making. My name's Simon Evans, and this here is my channel. So if you like what you see, please comment, like and subscribe. What's next for me? I have thoroughly enjoyed HBO's series A Game of Thrones, and I'm really quite keen for the next series to come out. But in the meantime, I, like millions of other people, have decided to have a go at the books. I really wanted to find out about the backstory of some of those characters and some of those deep plot features that kind of get missed out in a TV series. So sometime soon, I'm going to do a review on that. I'll catch you next time. Oh, and one last thing. I'm actually looking for somebody to book review this book called Room by Emma Donoghue. If you would like to do that, please leave a comment and I'll be in touch. Thanks.